In the vast pantheon of Greek mythology, few gods are as enigmatic and misunderstood as Hades. While the tales of Zeus's thunderbolts or Poseidon's storms capture the imagination with their drama and spectacle, Hades rules over a realm that mortals instinctively fear, the Underworld. Yet, beneath the shadows of his domain lies a figure of profound complexity, justice, and order, whose role in the balance of life and death is essential. To see Hades merely as a dark, malevolent force is to overlook the depth of his character and the essential truths he embodies about mortality, power, and the natural cycles that govern existence. Hades, one of the three principal gods of the Greek pantheon, was the ruler of the underworld, the realm of the dead. As the brother of Zeus, the sky god, and Poseidon, the god of the seas, Hades governed the world beneath the earth, which was as crucial to the cosmic order as the domains of his brothers. Unlike Zeus, who often intervened in human affairs, or Poseidon, whose temper could cause earthquakes and storms, Hades maintained a distant but firm authority. He was neither inherently cruel nor malicious. Rather, his role was to enforce balance, ensure that souls reached their proper resting places, and preserve the natural cycle of life and death. Misunderstanding often arises because humans fear death, and Hades, by association, became a figure of dread in myth and culture. Hades is perhaps the most widely misunderstood figure in Greek mythology, largely due to how death is perceived. In modern popular culture, he is frequently portrayed as a sinister villain, a dark force seeking to kidnap or punish mortals. This is especially true in the story of Persephone, where he is depicted as the abductor of the maiden, often without nuance or context. In reality, Hades' actions were not purely malevolent. His abduction of Persephone can be interpreted symbolically, representing the inevitable change of seasons, the balance of life and death, and the concept of power and agency within myth. Persephone herself became the queen of the underworld, wielding authority alongside Hades, which reflects not dominance, but a complex partnership. Hades' fearsome reputation is therefore more a reflection of human fear of mortality than of his actual character. Hades' personality was characterized by calmness, prudence, and adherence to justice. He was not swayed by passion or cruelty, and rarely intervened in the lives of mortals unless necessary for maintaining order. His kingdom was structured and intricate, with regions such as Tartarus, the realm of punishment, the Elysian Fields, a paradise for heroic or virtuous souls, and the Asphodel Meadows for ordinary spirits. This division demonstrates that Hades' role was not to punish indiscriminately, but to categorize and manage the dead according to their deeds in life. He also presided over wealth, as precious metals and gems were mined from beneath the earth, earning him the epithet Pluton, connecting him not only to death, but also to prosperity and abundance. The abduction of Persephone remains the most famous myth associated with Hades, yet it is often misunderstood. The story is less about malicious kidnapping and more about the natural cycles of life, death, and renewal. Persephone's time in the underworld corresponds to winter, while her return to the living world signals spring, illustrating the seasonal cycle and humanity's reliance on natural rhythms. Hades' relationship with Persephone is complex. He is not a villain, but a figure embodying inevitability and the passage of time. In some interpretations, Persephone's consent and eventual embrace of her role as queen of the underworld highlight themes of growth, adaptation, and the balance of power, rather than a simple tale of abduction. Hades' influence on Greek mythology and culture is profound, but often overlooked. Unlike gods who sought worship through temples and festivals, Hades inspired cautious respect and fear. Mortals rarely invoked him in prayers, except for matters concerning the dead or afterlife, reinforcing his association with mystery and the unknown. Despite his fearsome reputation, Hades was fundamentally just. He protected the souls under his care, maintained cosmic order, and ensured that the transition between life and death was neither arbitrary nor chaotic. His misrepresentation as evil stems from human discomfort with mortality, yet examining his character reveals a deity who embodies structure, fairness, and the natural flow of existence. To truly understand Hades, one must look beyond fear and popular portrayals. He is not a villain, but a guardian of balance, wealth, and the afterlife. Misunderstood because of the human fear of death and the darkness of his realm, Hades' myths reveal the essential truths of mortality, justice, and cosmic order. Recognizing his nuanced character transforms him from a figure of terror into one of respect, highlighting the sophistication and depth of Greek mythology's approach to life, death, and the divine. Hades teaches that fear of the unknown often distorts perception, and understanding requires looking past superficial portrayals to the principles he truly represents. Ultimately, Hades stands as a testament to the complexities of Greek mythology, a god often feared, yet fundamentally just, whose dominion over the underworld ensures the balance of life and death. Misunderstood for centuries, he is not a villain lurking in darkness, but a necessary force, a guardian who preserves the natural order and teaches mortals to respect the inevitability of their own mortality. To truly understand Hades is to recognize the wisdom in his rule, the fairness in his judgment, and the profound truth that life cannot exist without death, and light cannot shine without shadow.